So I have a little routine worked out that helps one to be mindful of their approach to the instrument. This was inspired by an article that I read many years ago, and I apologize to whoever did this article and this interview with the great Mr. Gary Peacock. And it was about technique, etc., but he was talking about his approach to the instrument. And I found it fascinating and very thoughtful too, and I wanted to sort of do something around that. Also, it was been alluded to more recently by the interview of Mr. Peacock with Jason Heath of Contrabass Conversations, which was a very fine interview, which was done recently, which you can find if you haven't already heard it, which I'm sure many of you have. Anyway, he talks about approaching the instrument and becoming sort of one with it before playing. And I find that to be very useful because what do? We pick up the instrument based on, again, see what I did there? Based on what has happened all day or how confident we feel about what we're going to play or how we play or whatever it might be. And we pick up the instrument in maybe an absent-minded fashion and get right into it. He advocates, again, sort of taking a moment, becoming one with that. So the thing I've worked out is easily remembered. The parts of it spell out tiger. Doesn't necessarily mean I like tigers. Tigers are great, I guess, but it's an easy way to remember this, okay? So I think the word is mnemonic, but I could be wrong. So English majors, back off or applaud me if I got it right. Anyway, tiger, thought, just don't be thinking about what happened during the day. Don't be thinking about what's going to happen tomorrow, whatever is upsetting you or even making you particularly happy. Just leave it behind and focus on the task at hand. Intention. Okay, you're going to play now. Are you going to play the best you can? You're going to make every note count, etc., etc. This is your intention to do and be the best you can at this moment, at this time. Get into position. That's the part that I really based it on, again, from the Gary Peacock bit about he stops before you're going to play. Maybe take a breath in, let it out like we talked about before. Stop and just sort of put your hands on the instrument, maybe before setting up, before picking up the bow. Just become one for a minute. Make sure your stance is good. Just take a minute to reflect. Engage. Okay, now this is it. This is what all the rest is for. We're going to play now. We're going to make it count, but these previous steps are going to allow us to approach and play now in the moment in the best way we can without excess tension, without excess thought, etc. Release. That's it. You did it. You did the best you could. You put it out there. It's out there now. Go forth into the world and enjoy. So hope that helps. Tiger, thought, intention, get into position, engage, and release.